Hey y'all, it's Rachel. Thank you for watching this craft video. In this video, I have a ton of Dollar Tree inspired Easter craft. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the first craft. The first craft that we're going to do is reverse weeding. I have never done reverse weeding with Dollar Tree canvases. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut outside of using my true control knife. And actually before I do that, we're doing iron-on, so I'm going to go ahead and use my mini press. And I actually should probably be using a larger press just to make things go by a little bit faster. But because I have other iron-on projects that it's going to need a smaller press, I thought, well, I might as well just keep one out and not have to, worry about that. So right now I'm just cutting into the canvas. And again, I'm cutting outside of the staples. Okay, I was able to cut that apart. And now you could take it a step further and take all of this off of the back, but I don't know if it's going to go easy. I will do it, but if it's going to give me trouble, I'm just going to skip over it. I really don't need this to come off. I just want to trim it out so the fibers of the canvas doesn't come through to the front. So that's what I'm going to do. Now you could also opt to remove the staples, but I'm just not going to do that. Okay, so let's turn that over. See, this is what I was worried about, this. But you know what? Add some wood glue and it will be good as new. So we can always probably should do that before, but actually let me see if my Beacon Fabri-Tac glue will work. While that's setting, I'm going to go ahead and preheat my canvas. I probably should lint roll this. I'm going to go ahead and lint roll this. Perfect. And then I am going to just use my mini press. And again, I would opt for a larger press for this project so you can be done a little bit quicker. But because I am working with other iron-on projects in this video, I'm just going to opt for using this instead of having to bring out two different presses. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring in my HTV, and I already weeded this because this was a really detailed design, and it actually took me an hour to weed this. So when you're doing this one, I'll link this, and I bought it off of Etsy, and beautiful design, but a lot of details in this. And so if you do decide to do this for this year or next or whenever, I would make sure you have a lot of time, because it did take some time to cut and it took some time to weed that all out. So I just put on my favorite show and listened to it in the background as I weeded this out. I think it's pretty well gone at this point. So I'm going to slowly peel this back. And it ironed on like a dream. Perfect. Okay, now that we have this ironed on, what I can do is bring in my frame. And I'm going to get this all centered. I'm going to have to go a little bit crooked here because I think I have it crooked on the canvas, which is fine. Should have been a little bit more meticulous with that. Yeah, because that's about like that. I think that looks good to me. So then what I will do is I will get a pen and I will just draw on here just to give me an idea about where this is going to go. Okay, that's good enough. And then what I will do next is I will trim just on the inside of it, just a little bit, right? Because we don't want to go too far over. Then we don't have enough for the canvas to glue onto the frame. Okay, I think I have that pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and put my frame on here real quick. Yep, looks... Okay, that looks good. So I'm going to carefully flip that over. And I think, you know what I'll do is, I'm just going to add the glue. Don't add too much. Okay, so then let's go ahead and get this on here. And there we go. I think this turned out really cute. And my first time using Dollar Tree canvas to do a reverse canvas, and I think it turned out really adorable. All right, so I found, okay, this is a Dollar Tree inspired. They didn't have this at Dollar Tree. This is actually a Hobby Lobby, so I apologize. This accidentally got put in with today's video, but I had some things I needed to craft that was not for Dollar Tree. So I think this is the only one that I have that's not from Dollar Tree. Like the whole thing that we're crafting with is not for Dollar Tree. So sorry I had to squeeze this in, but I needed to get this done. But I thought I would show it to you guys in my video anyway. So again, this was from Hobby Lobby, and there was something on here that I didn't really like, and I got it in their clearance section for like $1, $2, and I went ahead and sanded it off and painted it. And I can't tell you, I painted it white, and these rust, I don't know if they're rust or what they are, but they keep on coming through my paint, and I applied so many coats of paint. I did white, and then I did this green, and it was not happening. So cardstock it is. And since we're doing Easter theme, I thought it would be kind of cute to go ahead and do this blue check thing, this blue check paper cardstock. It's a scrap from, I don't even know where I got it from, but it's been in my stockpile for some time now. And so there is actually no adhesive vinyl, because what we'll do, well, I'll show you here in a moment what we're going to do with it. So it actually looks like this is a little Cricut that they put this on here, but hey, that's all right. I'm not perfect either. All right, so this is measuring to be about, why do they never go to the nearest 16th? I feel like they always go to the nearest 32nd. It looks like it's 5 1/8. Okay, and this should be squared, hopefully. And this is 5 1/8. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, so I need 5 1/8. So we got 5 1/8. Should be there. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's completely straight. And then I gotta switch it around and measure out 5 1/8 as well. Perfect. We can use those scrap pieces for something else. And then I'm going to bring this over, and this should fit in here like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some double-sided tape to my blank here. Okay, now that I got all my tape down, I'm going to go ahead and probably could have added some glue instead and used my art glitter glue, but the last time I used my art glitter glue, for some reason you could see the where I put the glue at on the cardstock. Like you can see the, I don't know, the ribbons or the beaded ribbon of glue, and I was not very happy about that. So that is why, and I didn't really want to ruin this project because I really like this blank. I like the potential that it has. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is try to get this on here. The only bad thing with double-sided tape is like you only have one chance, whereas glue you have a little bit of a wiggle room to deal with. So you kind of just want to make sure that it's on there good. Okay. I'm a little bit off, but I think it's because the square is a little bit off, so I'm a little bit off the bottom, but I'm okay with that. It's supposed to lay like that. So sometimes when you're off a little bit, put it on the bottom side, or if there's like if the frame sticks out like this is part of the frame and this is the blank inside, sometimes you want to put it at the top because when people look at it, they're not going to be able to see it. And so, but when you have something like this, you want to put it at the bottom so that way it's a little bit less noticeable, because people always draw your eyes are always drawn towards the top, at least what I think. So most of the time your eyes are drawn towards the top, you're not really looking at the bottom, but so try to put that at the bottom. Now, if you're hanging this up, this is now going to matter, but I'm not going to hang it up. It's just going to sit like that. And then I also have these wood cutouts. You'll see this appear one more time, actually. And this is from Hobby Lobby. And I know that Dollar Tree has this stuff as well. Again, I was just kind of late in the game of purchasing stuff for Easter, so that is why I had to resort to other places. But as I mentioned before, most of these crafts are all from Dollar Tree or inspired by Dollar Tree. So I'm just using my Beacon Fabri-Tac glue and placing my glue onto my laser cutout. Now this laser cutout words, there's more in the package. I'll bring them out a little bit later on because you'll see another one again on a different craft, and I'll bring the other. It says jelly beans, there's a bunny. In fact, I'm going to use quite a bit of these. I think there was only 3: bunny, Easter, jelly beans, so there's 4, and then hop. So we're going to use a couple of them today in this video, paired with the Dollar Tree crafts. And I'm just going to go ahead and place this on here. All right, I love the yellow pair, and I didn't paint it. It came in this pre-painted color. So just adding some cardstock. And of course, if you're really into that printable vinyl like I am, you can find some digital paper that you like and peel it off, put it on here, and you're good to go. I actually thought about doing that, but I thought, you know what, I've been doing that a lot, and I'm sure some of you guys would like to, see something other than printable vinyl. So just use some scrap cardstock, put it on there, and then again, you can find any of these. You could even do a bunny shape. It doesn't have to be words, but I really like the yellow paired with this blue. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, in this next craft, I found this cute little mason jar. It's plastic, for my daughter for her Easter basket. And what I thought I would do is actually put some, I'll have to get the little tag off of here if I can. But what I decided to do with this one is add some cute little Easter stickers. And I want to show you guys what I used for this. I used this printable waterproof sticker set by Cricut. And so I thought I would cut out these cute bunnies, but I don't know, I've never used this before, so I don't know if my, if I accidentally selected, I'm pretty sure I selected the right one, but it actually cut through all the way, and I don't know, I've done printable vinyl, but yeah, so it cut all the way through except for, well, this one's almost on its way out. But anyways, so this will be, I'm not sure if the machine just cut too far or, what happened, but this is actually pretty thin in comparison to the printable vinyl. So I'm going to I was hoping not to have to do this to the individual one. Oh, you know what? I guess it makes sense, right? You guys, I totally spaced. This is how stickers are, right? they're supposed to be loose. I'm assuming they're supposed to be like this. They're supposed to be cut all the way through, and you just peel the backer off. And then you just go ahead and, now you're going to want to wipe this down with rubbing alcohol, but I don't know. This is just probably going to last one season. It's pretty flimsy, so we'll see how well it holds up. Okay, so I got my first sticker, and then I just did 2 of each. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera there. I'm going to go ahead and try to peel these up. And then we'll go ahead and I might have to use, I'm thinking what will be easier is to use my spatula. Much easier to use your spatula. You know, I'm kind of interested. I'm a little confused as to what happened. I don't know if they're supposed, let me know in the comment section if that's what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to be cut out individually like this. But what I'm surprised at is if you're trying to have sticker sheets, how is it supposed to say on the sheet? You know, like there's tons of stickers that don't come individually like this. I'm assuming Cricut can do the same thing instead of cutting them out individually. So that is a little puzzling to me. I think that's why I expected the stickers not to, oops, gotta be careful. That's what I kind of expected. I wasn't expecting them to be cut out individually, but you know, this is my first time using this printable vinyl, so we'll live and learn. I did one, you guys won't see it just yet. It's coming out next month, but I did a tumbler for myself, and I accidentally used Cricut's printable vinyl, so I don't know how well that's going to hold up washing it, but I am definitely interested to see how well these waterproof stickers hold up. So, all right, got that done. I'm going to remove that from my table. And then what I'm going to do is just peel these back. Now, I didn't know how many I needed. I think what I did is I did 2 of each design. So let me go ahead and show you this one. So here's this one, cute little sticker, right? And then I'm just going to randomly place them anywhere on her cup. And here's the other one. Thought that was super cute. And then here, I think I did, let's see here, I think I did 5 designs. No, we got 1, 2, yeah, 5. So here is this cute little, go ahead and move that over. And then these are such a fine detail. Go ahead and peel that up. And then I'll get the backer. Okay, and here's this egg-shaped chick. And I'll just put her right there. And what I did was I went into Canva and just searched for Easter for kids because I wanted more of a cute little, I don't know, fun Easter stickers for her and her cup. And so what I did is I found 5 of them. And then I downloaded them, uploaded it to Design Space. And here's the other ones, the cute little rabbit ears. And so then I downloaded it and uploaded to Design Space. I wanted them to be a little bit more like a sticker. So I did an offset. And I believe the offset distance was 0.5. I didn't want to have a huge, or not 0.5, but 0.05, excuse me. And then, because I wanted them to be a little bit more, you know, realistic as far as the stickers are concerned. And I just used a white offset, so I changed the color, and then I flattened it, okay? And you guys have, I had quite a bit of a big response as far as how many, you know, people want to see how I do Canva and then bring it to Design Space. And I'm going to be making that video. So right now, I think it's March 16th, and I plan on either making that video. I don't think I'll have time this weekend, but I definitely will be making it next weekend for sure. Then that will probably come out the week after, just because I need time to edit the video. and everything, and of course come up with the design and all that fun stuff. So it's going to take a minute, but I'm going to try to work on it this weekend, at least try to get a good start on it. And I have an idea of what I want to do. I kind of want to do a really large printable vinyl project to kind of show you that you can go beyond the 8.5 by 11 sheet, because I feel like, you know, a lot of us only have that mindset of you can only do 8.5 by 11 because that's the limit size you can print in with design space. And while that's true, that doesn't mean you can't massage the details a little bit, right? So that is what I'm working on. I'm working on the design right now. I just don't know how much time I'm going to have to get that done. But anyways, this video is coming out this week. I'm hoping to get it out soon. And then, like I said, I'll work on the other video. But yeah, so that is what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of randomly placing here. I didn't know how many stickers I'm going to need. I'm going to leave this one alone. I was thinking about covering it up, but I thought, you know what, that kind of gives a nice little offset. And also I want to speak to, I have these eggs. I know they're really kind of hard to see here, but they're really tiny. And those are like my filler eggs, okay? And I thought if I didn't print enough stickers, I knew myself, I knew I'm not going to want to get back into design space and do all that fun stuff. So I thought it would be a cute idea to use these eggs to fill up the voided space. And even if the space is not, you know, even if I don't need it, which looking at it, I don't really think I need it, but I'm going to because I did it anyways. Okay, let me get these done and then we will take a look at everything. Oh, and it looks like I just ripped this bunny apart. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Miss Bunny. Let's try that again. I'll peel it from a different way. Here it is. I just love how this turned out. This wasn't too bad to peel back. I mean, you just, as long as you have your weeding tool. But anyways, so here it is. I thought they turned out super adorable, and I'm just glad that I went with, oops, I have a little piece right there. I'm glad that I went with stickers for this. I was thinking about doing her monogram, but I think she'll enjoy the stickers. She loves stickers. But anyways, I also would recommend for those, I mean, little pieces of paper is everywhere. I would also recommend if you're giving this as a gift, or even if you're giving it to your little one or whomever, you just want to make sure that you give this time to cure. I would say 24, 48 to be on the safe side. That's hours, not minutes. But anyways, there we go. Finally got that off my finger. Goodness. But yeah, so I think this turned out super adorable. I did use all the stickers that I had printed out, and I think that I printed out enough, which is I'm really thankful for. And I think I have a total of 9 stickers, or maybe I did a little bit more than 9. But yeah, I really like everything, and I think she'll like it too. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, that this is a Dollar Tree craft inspired video. Not all of the items are from Dollar Tree, only because once they sell out, they're gone. At least that's how they are in my neck of the woods. So I tried my hardest to find stuff that's very similar to Dollar Tree, so at least you can be inspired by it if it happens to be in your Dollar Tree store. So I know they have these bubbles there. This actually came from Michael's, and my daughter is absolutely obsessed with bubbles, and I thought it would be really cute to put Happy Easter on there for her in this fun little text that I have found on, I think it was Design Bundles or Font Bundles. I'll list where I got it from if I can find it. You know, I mentioned before, I've started my channel years after I've been crafting, so I may not be able to find the font just because I had it installed years ago and just can't find it where I bought it from or downloaded it from. But as I mentioned before, it would be only from a few different areas like Design Space. Not that you have to download that, but Design Space, Font Bundles, Creative Fabrica, and I think that's the only two places I would have, or only a few places I should say, that I would have got the font if I don't have it, if I'm not able to find it. And actually, I don't even know if this is a Design Space font, to be honest. I don't use their fonts that much, mainly because I don't like them. They really don't have what I'm looking for most of the time, so I usually don't go there first to look for fonts. I will if I'm desperate and I can't find anything and I'm being a little cheap and I don't want to buy any of them. But, and I always buy my fonts because I have idea for the near future that I want to sell, and I don't want to have to try to remember what I bought and what I didn't. And so I always buy them knowing that, or hoping that I will sell my crafts down the road. And you can't sell if you didn't purchase a commercial license for them. Now, of course, you can opt to spray this down with some rubbing alcohol. I'm not even going to worry about that. In fact, actually, got this little off here. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it here. And I do have some of the sticker still on there. This was a stinker to try to peel up from the store. And I tried my best, but I don't know if I definitely did not get everything. I'm okay with it. She'll be fine with it. And I'll just put it on the side that's clean, and which is right there. I thought this nice teal would be super cute or complements the pink. And I'm going to roll, well, I was hoping to roll one side down and then the other side this way, but that did not work. Okay, I was like, where's my scraper tool? Right here. All right, that looks good. Perfect. There we go. It says Happy Easter. All right, back into a Dollar Tree craft. I found this cute little, what do they call it? Just box, okay. And I thought I have some cute Easter necklaces that I want to give to my daughter. So I thought it would be kind of cute to put them in this box and then she later can play with it. And so what I did was I have this, and then I also have Oracle, and it's in there. It's called Coral, 651341 Coral. And I'm going to add the green on top. And then I also decided to go ahead and monogram the top of it. And I opted for a green for the top, and then I'm going to also put the orange around there, around the perimeter of the box here. And I did orange because I'm going to try to get this to resemble a carrot, right? So the greenery on top, and then, so this is going to lay on top of here, right? Go on there. And then I need to cut out to make this covered up. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me go ahead and get this. I pre-measured it, but I want to show you what I did. So first of all, you're going to want to measure the height of your box, which I think it's about a little over 2.5. I'm just going to do 2.5 just so that way I have a little bit of a border. And then you're going to want to bring your ruler and wrap it around. I bought this little sewing measuring tape from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. And then you want to see where the 0 matches up or aligns with, you know, your number. Now, this is looking to be maybe 11 and 15/16. So that is our measurement. Bring out my paper trimmer. And then I'm just going to measure out 2.5. I do it upside down so I can see the numbers better. You guys, I'm getting old and my eyesight's not that good anymore. Plus, I'm nearsighted and I have astigmatism in both my eyes. So it's really hard for me to see far away. And for a more accurate cut, I have it upside down. Okay, now what I'll do is I am going to, I don't know, I kind of want to, now this is fully 12 inches. I'm okay if it overlaps the edge of the seam just because, I mean, she's not going to care. And I don't feel like just trimming it off just a 1/16 of an inch. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay. So what I'll do here is I'm not going to peel it, all of it off because I want to get the position of this. Looks good to me. And then slowly peel this back, making sure that this doesn't go crooked. All right, not too bad. I'm a little off, but I think she'll forgive me. I also think part of it is a little higher. Well, I'm not going to overanalyze it. I overthink things, but I'm not going to overthink that. Okay, so then I'm going to peel this off like a sticker, or at least attempt to do that, right? Okay. And then I'm going to move this over here. Okay, very good. So then that's just going to go on top, right? So now it's kind of starting to resemble a carrot, or at least in my eye it is. And then the next thing we'll do is we will add some transfer tape. And then I will apply her monogram. That looks good. And there we go. So again, I'm just going to put some tissue paper, or I'm going to put some of the grass, you know, the fake grass, put in here, and then put her Easter necklaces that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then put this in her Easter basket. Simple, but actually I think just elevates it a little bit more. Now you can go take this a step further and wrap this around in green, but I don't know. I think it looks good the way it is. Let me know what you think. This next craft, I'm sure you guys all seen these before. It's just a 12-inch by, I think, 1.5 inch wood slat. Yep, 1.5 inch. And it comes in this natural wood, and I went ahead and painted it white. And I like to have these. I actually bought a lot because every time I go there, the Dollar Trees near my house are just terrible. They never have any of the cute stuff that I see that people are crafting with. And so as luck would turn out, as I was trying to find stuff for Easter crafts, they had tons of those blanks. And I went ahead and bought, I don't know, probably like 10 or 15 of them. I bought a lot because I like to change them out through the season. And I like to put these little wood slats around the house and have some cute phrase on there. Now, my husband could have very easily just cut some to size, but he's been really busy, and I thought that I would just go ahead and save him the trouble of cutting some wood down. I actually, when I was shopping for Easter, I couldn't find a lot of Easter stuff from the Dollar Tree that I could craft with, so I had to go in their craft corner, and I did find quite a bit of fun wood blanks that I'm turning into Easter. I'm also going to be doing another Dollar Tree craft for spring decor, and then you'll probably see it for summer. I did buy it quite a bit. I spent $50 or $60 at Dollar Tree, and as you guys know, that's quite a bit of money for Dollar Tree. You can get quite a bit, I should say, for that kind of price tag. But anyways, I found this sampler HTV, and that's why I'm using HTV for this project, only because I really liked this pretty green. It's like a moss green. And I have a lot of pretty greens, but I feel like it's been there, done that. I've crafted with some of my greens so much between Easter and spring crafts. I already made like 4 spring crafts at this point, which are not going to come out until April. But anyways, so I think I have... It's a sampler set. I'm going to go ahead and bring this in to show you. We've already crafted with the pink, with the reverse canvas. It comes in this really pretty purple. And then, of course, this green. So it's a sampler pack. Comes, oh, I have it right here. I thought I left it out so that I could show you guys. It's the 405 brand from Hobby Lobby. It was $8 for 3 12 by 12. That was my heat press trying to turn off. And 3 for 12 by 12 sheets for iron on. And I just really like it for spring and for Easter. So I don't know if they're going to get rid of that. I'm actually thinking about going back there at some point and getting more of those, because I really do love their... I don't think there's something very small there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. But anyway, yeah, so I really like that sampler pack. I bought one for my sister for her birthday, and I hope that I almost kept hers and gave her something else. But anyways, I liked it because it had purple in it, and she really likes purple. Okay, so here it is. It says Bunny Kisses and Easter Wishes. And do we want to center it, or do we want to right justify it? No, we'll center it. Actually, this is going to throw me off, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off and add this here. Okay, that looks good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my heat press, holding one side down as I apply heat to the other side. I like to try to get heat all around. I think it's going to go. I think this moved up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and try to move this up on the right side a little bit. Okay, I think that I have enough heat on there. So I'm going to turn that over. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up my workspace. By turning it over and placing it on my mat, it cools it down pretty quickly. I think that's good. I think I might have to apply a little bit more heat to it, but we will see how it did. So I'm going to go ahead and peel it back very carefully, because I don't want to accidentally peel the vinyl up. Sometimes when you do that, it peels up the paint and then it won't adhere really well. Now, it's not too late. If that happens to you, that's not a big deal, because you can always add some glue and glue it down, or put some Mod Podge over it, which is not something I always recommend. You shouldn't put Mod Podge on top of your vinyl, because it gets underneath the vinyl and bubbles it up. But worst case scenario, you can do that, right? Yeah, I think it shifted down a little bit, but there we go. I love it. And I don't know how well it's showing in camera, because with lighting and everything, but this is actually, it's subtle, but you can really see it in person. Okay, this next one I found in their plus section. It was $3 and it has 3 slats on it. Came in a natural wood, and I went ahead and added some paint to this. And so here's the inspiration that's coming back. I couldn't find their wood cutouts of their bunnies. I know they had them before, but I just didn't get them in time. So I found them at Hobby Lobby, and they come in, they're pretty thin. And what I did was, actually, I'll show you one. They're pretty thin in nature, and I went ahead and it came in a pack of like 10 or something like that, and I glued them together. So I have 2 just to give it a little bit more of a pop, and I painted it in a pink, a green, and in a blue. I really like those colors mixed together. So I just got to decide what order I want them, and I thought about adding some vinyl, but again, bringing back those laser cutout words. Now this came in a natural purple, and I thought, oh great, pink, green, blue, and purple. That's perfect. So I just thought to add the word bunny, plus the 3 bunnies here at the bottom. Or I can do something, let's see here. Do we want them centered and then bunny? Now, if I had a smaller wood slat or a smaller blank, this is probably something I would do. That would be really cute. But because of the scale of this blank here, that it's just too condensed, right? So we'll just space them out a little bit better. So I was thinking of, yeah, I think what I'll do is right justify it. Okay. And then that's kind of cute on an angle, because I was originally thinking, I mean, that's cute too, but I'm kind of liking something like that just to be a little different. Okay, I'm doing it. All right. That is what I'm going to do. And then I think that fills up the space a little bit better. So it doesn't look like here's one and then here's some, right? Okay, that's what I'm going to go for. Okay, so I'm going to bring in, and I think I like the order of my bunnies, the color at least. So I'm going to start with the one here on the right, because this is the one. And so you guys will see paint here. I've been trying to find the perfect Easter blue, and I cannot find. I want one that marries these two together, but I want a bottle. I don't want to have to try to remember to make sure, because I have a larger project. It's actually not going to be for Easter, it's going to be for spring, and I cannot for the life of me find the blue that I liked. And so I thought I'd try it out on these bunnies, and I had 2 different blues and they weren't working out, so I just went ahead and went with a light blue. In fact, I have that blue over here, and I'll show you in a moment once I get this glued down. Okay, remove that, and then I will place this about right here. It is this blue here. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's called their light blue. Simple enough, right? Okay, that's perfect. And then I will glue that down. You can use hot glue for this. This will work a little bit faster, but I think that looks good. Okay, so I got my 3 bunnies there, and then I think I'll just have it go like that. And again, I didn't paint this. Hobby Lobby had these all painted. There's yellow, I think there's purple, and I forget the other color. Pink, and I know there was one other, green maybe. This glue does string, kind of like hot glue does. It has those little webs, which is kind of, I don't know why it does that, but it does. Okay. That should be good. And whatever the glue falls, it falls. I'll clean it up later. And then I think what I'll do is, I'll move it over. Yep, loving it. Done. What an easy project too. I mean, you just gotta, I mean, I just painted these 3 and then glued 2 of them together. And then, you know, this was already done. Now, of course, I don't know if Dollar Tree had theirs painted, but if not, then you'll just paint it. And then you got yourself a cute little Easter decor. I mean, what do you guys think? I'm absolutely loving this. I'm really glad that I want at an angle. I really am. I'm loving this one. This is probably going to be one of my favorites. I don't know. There's a lot of them that we've been working on that has been my favorite. Okay, let's go ahead and get into a iron-on project. Okay, this is our last iron-on project, and I found these cute little carrot-shaped gift bags, and I thought it'd be cute to give her some of her little treats in there. Maybe put a banana in there. I mean, she'll absolutely love it. She absolutely loves bananas and blueberries. That's her favorite fruit. And we can't, if only we can get her to eat her vegetables. Okay, so there is that. Now I have an extra one. I haven't quite decided what I'll do with that. I might just save that for the next year. And then let me go ahead and weed this out. I did use glitter for this just to pop it out a little bit more. And I actually can't remember. I want to say this actually. I want to kind of explain myself too. I found, if I remember correctly, I did this late last night, so I can't remember. But I thought this came from an SVG in Design Space. And I liked the text, but I didn't like everything else that came with it. And so I just contoured it all out and then just left the word Happy Easter, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that that's what I did. But regardless, either it was a font or I actually found it in Design Space. And regardless, I will make sure that I provide that information for you guys in the description box. All right, so then I lint rolled it, and then you want to preheat your carrot. Remove any moisture. This also helps with the wrinkles, if there is any, which this is not really wrinkled at all. More so the top is, but I'm not going to get that. Okay, let's go ahead and add this on here. Oh, I love the glitter iron-on. It's already really pretty. That looks good. And then I will iron this on. And then I'm going to peel this back. Perfect. Oh, and I'm loving that glitter. And then it just closes like that. So one thing I should have been a little bit more mindful is it, you know, it closes here. So then it kind of, so if I were to do this again, I would bring it down a little bit. But anyway, I think it still makes a cute little statement. What do you guys think? These next two crafts, we're going to bring back those bunnies. Again, the previous craft I did, I glued two of them together. This time I'm only doing one. And I thought it would be a cute idea to paint one egg white. And again, this is from the Dollar Tree. And then these are the Dollar Tree inspiration. As I couldn't find them at the Dollar Tree, so I got them at Hobby Lobby. And then I painted the gray with the white and then the white bunny with the gray egg. But I thought, because these are not going to stand next to each other or be placed next to each other, so I thought it'd be kind of cute to bring in the other wood cutout and add the word hop to one of them. Actually, let me see here. I do have the little packet. This is what it came in. And the other one says Easter bunny. And then, of course, you guys already seen those. And then the other one is hop. So I was thinking of, because these would be too big. My idea was to leave one just as is. And then add the word hop, or because I think if I were to just go like that, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to mix up. I do like the gray with the pink. I don't know. They look pretty good. I know it's such a subtle difference, but I'm trying to see which one I like. At first I was going to lean towards the white with bunny instead of the gray bunny. Or what I could do is just do both of them, and then I could take one to work and then one will stay at my house. How about we do that? That way I can save the hour of me overthinking this, and I'll just use these for next year because I don't have any more crafts. You'll see the bunny one more time actually in a different craft. Okay. So I like that these are vinyl-less. I mean, I like to use vinyl, don't get me wrong, but I'm actually quite surprised with the amount of crafts that I had that really didn't have a whole lot of vinyl to them. But you know what? Sometimes that's just the way the ball bounces. So I'm just going to quickly add some glue. In fact, I think I have 1 or 2 more bunnies left over. And you'll, I mean, we've done quite a bit. We have 1, 2, plus those 3, that's 5. So yeah, we've done a lot with these bunnies. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this bunny on my blank here. I think that looks good. Okay. So I'm going to have to put some pressure on that until it sets, just because I don't think this is an even surface. While I'm letting this set, I did have to go around the edge of the egg here, just because it was a little rough around the egg. So you might have to be mindful of that when you are doing yours. And it looks like I'm having that glue that's wanting to come up here, or part of my ears. Okay, I did have to hold it down for about a minute, and it did stick down pretty good. Well, I spoke too soon. Okay, I'm going to flip that over while that's trying to set, and I'm actually going to bring in my heat press and set it on top. It's not turned on, so there's no heat coming out of it. Okay, so these are pretty well glued down, and then what I'm going to do is just think half of O and then put it like that. So just trying to see where that glue is going to land. Hopefully I'll get it. If not, it will dry up. And then just add it such as so, like this. These would be really cute if you put on, like, if you're having Easter dinner and put it on their plates. That would be super cute, right? But these are just gonna be in my office and in my house as well. So I have 2 of them. And they're just going to be a cute little decor. Or I could give them away as a gift. That'd be kind of cute. And there we go. Quick and easy. I love when it's quick and easy. Makes crafting a lot more enjoyable sometimes when it's quick and easy. But here they are. I really like the color scheme with these 2. This is more of a Dollar Tree inspiration, just because the bunny and the word hop came from Hobby Lobby, but I know that they had them, at least, maybe it wasn't the word hop, but they had something close to it. And then I know they had the bunnies, and they might even had, like, to make a garland, and you could just use some wood filler and fill it and then paint it, and you would be good to go. But these eggs were from Dollar Tree, and I just love how they all pair together. I love the gray, white, and the pink. Okay, let's get into the next craft. As I mentioned before, you guys are going to see this bunny again. I had quite a bit of them, so I wanted to use them up. This is strictly Dollar Tree inspiration. They have these wood blanks, although I don't think it's as thick as this one is. This is from Michael's, actually, and I wanted to grab the one from Dollar Tree, but the ones they had were really in bad shape, so I just went ahead and use the one I had from Michael's. And again, I know they had the bunnies there at Dollar Tree, and also this, I don't know, I think this came in like this with a loop. This is from Hobby Lobby, but again, you can easily find some beads. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in some beads from Dollar Tree, and I thought about replacing them and adding this, or I thought about maybe getting some wire, drilling it, and then having it on top, such as this, kind of. Let me get this in a position the way I want it, like this. And then, but drill the holes such as so. But I don't know. I really like this, and I really wanted this to be part of my tier tray. So I'm not going to do anything with this. Like I said, I almost thought about just adding it here, but I really wanted this natural wood beads, which again, you can find these at Hobby Lobby. Just find some wire that they have, wrap it around, and you're good to go. and then find some of their twine. I did find some ribbon. I don't know if I'm going to use this or what I would use it for, but I wanted to show you how pretty that was. This could even be for spring, but this is, I don't know, this is really reading for Easter, so I'm not going to use it for spring. But anyways, I did want to show you guys this. This is the, I think this is the one and only thing that I got, oh, besides the cup, that I could find at the Dollar Tree at this point. And it was like March 14th or something like that. And they didn't have, they hardly had any Easter stuff. Oh, and the carrot, this little guy right here. So there was really only 3 things that I could find at the Dollar Tree that was not picked over. So we had to be a little bit inventive with everything. But I did want to show you guys this. This is really pretty. I love the colors. And I actually thought about either, was thinking about doing the would-be with this, but the blues weren't reading exactly the way I wanted it to be. And then with the yellow, I thought, I don't really like that. But, yeah, I mean, you know, another thing you could do, actually, you could, but anyways, you also can do something like this. I think now that I'm seeing this, I probably would have done a little loop-de-loo like this with my beads, but then bring this down a little bit. But I think because I have it too centered, it's just going to read a little bit off for me. So this is just going to remain as is, but of course there's plenty of opportunities. You could use, you know, some natural wood. You could use this and bead it around, or you could just leave it as is with this cute little bunny. But I did want to show you that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and my idea was to add this little, you know, I saw this, I got to be honest. I accidentally put this on top of that and I'm like, oh, wow, I really like that. And then I was trying to think about, you know, what would I put in the middle, or would I just leave it as is and let this just be part of its decor? Then I thought about replacing the ribbon. Then I saw this Easter bunny at the Hobby Lobby and I thought, oh, this would be cute to add to the bunny. So that is what we're going to do first. I'm going to move that to the side, and I'm not sure how long I want the tails to be. I just know that I want the tails to be a little bit longer and dramatic. Okay, just adding some wood glue, and I think I'm going to put that at the top here, and like so. Now, I also painted it blue because I thought I wanted to do the blue, might go the blue route. I like the blue and the white, and I thought it would pair really well with this, but I thought, well, you know, since I already did a blue theme, I thought maybe to do a pink. Plus, I wanted to add this bow, and to me, it's a girl. Blue for boy, pink for girl, if you're into that kind of color scheme. So I thought it wouldn't make sense to add the blue to, or the ribbon to that. Just my thoughts. Of course, if you think that would look great, by all means, do that. Okay, so while that's setting, let's see here. I tried to flip that over, and yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'm going to add some glue to this. You know, I think I'm going to have her go off-centered, and the reason why, I don't know, to me it's just going to kind of take away from this cute little wreath. So that's decision made. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll decide how long I want those tails to be. I kind of like the length they are, but they're also kind of reading too long. I don't know. Okay. And I think they're too long, so I'm gonna, way too long. I don't know why I was thinking that would be cute to have them long, but I think it just takes away, if the wreath was bigger and this was bigger, I would say, yes, let's do really long tails to give it a little bit of a dramatic effect. All right. I think this is going to need some time to adhere, so I'm just going to kind of let it go as we continue crafting, and then by the time it will have enough stick. Now, if it doesn't stick real well, because I don't know if it's hitting all the beads, if it doesn't, then I'll have to add some hot glue, and the hot glue will build on top of each other, and then it would adhere just fine. So yeah, I think this turned out super adorable. It looks like it slid down a little bit, but I'm okay with that because I think it's just the way the beads are just rolling down and up a little bit. It has a little bit of flexibility in there, but I just absolutely love this. What do you guys think? Wow, they all turned out adorable, and honestly, this doesn't even look like it came from the Dollar Tree. I mean, really, all these crafts just got elevated with everything that we added to our stuff. I mean, from adding stickers to, you know, the slat, painting it, and then adding all these bunnies and the words. I just absolutely love this little phrase, bunny kisses and Easter wishes. And again, I know that we didn't find, not everything is from the Dollar Tree, but I know they had this. In fact, I think the Dollar Tree is a little bit cuter because I think they had little bunny ears instead of this boring handle, but nonetheless, I really liked how that turned out. And then I know that we have one that is absolutely, another one that's absolutely not from the Dollar Tree, but definitely can be inspired by this because they have these little wood slats that are, I don't know, they're pretty thin, like maybe an 1/8 inch thick. And then you can buy a frame, put the wood square on top, adding cardstock, and then use their laser cutouts. They're really elevating their game with that. And then something that is strictly from Dollar Tree are these cute little bags that you can just apply anything that you want on there. Again, if you do this, just make sure that you bring it down just a little bit so that way it doesn't close up that much. And then this one, I am absolutely loving her. This is just so cute. It's so plain, it's so pretty, and I just think it turned out super adorable. And then the first reverse canvas, I think this turned out super adorable, and even though it's imperfect, I still think it turned out really cute. And then lastly, we have, well, not lastly, but second to last, we did these cute little crafts that I thought turned out super adorable. And again, we can just, one's going to go stay home and the other one's going to go to my office. But even if they stay at your house and you don't have an office, put one in one area of the house and put another one in another area, and boom, there you go. You have two different designs, same concept, but two different designs, right? And then lastly, we have this one, and I am just loving this cute little bunny sign. So which one is my favorite? Gosh, this is going to be really hard to pick because I don't know, this is just another video where I don't have a least favorite, but I think they all turned out super adorable. I think I'm gonna have to lean towards either, well, it's between this one, these two, and this one. So of the 3 or 4 rather, I would have to say my favorite, I don't know, I really like this one. Oh gosh, I can't decide. I think I'm leaning towards these two. I like the gray I like the white pair with the pink, but I think I like the gray more. So I'm going to have to say my favorite one was this one. I mean, this just takes the cake for me, the carrot cake, if you will. But let me know which one your favorite one is. Let me know if you're going to attempt to do this for spring or for Easter. Again, these are all Easter inspired, but honestly, these can still stay up for spring because I know Easter is within 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to get this video out. I'm doing it last minute, but I couldn't help myself. I see how inspired you guys get with Dollar Tree crafts, so I thought that I would give it a crack at it. And this is my first attempt on Dollar Tree crafts. I typically shop at Hobby Lobby just because I like their materials a little bit better. But I think overall this turned out good. Now, this is not going to be the last Dollar Tree craft. I'm going to do one for spring. In fact, I have all the blanks all set up, and I just got to craft and get inspired with them. And then I have more that I'm going to do for, summer and all that fun stuff. So like I said in the video, I bought a lot that day because I had to take advantage of all the wood blanks that they had before they sold out again. All right, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to this channel or subscribe to my channel, I should say. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. That really helps me out. And be sure to give this video a comment. Let me know which one you liked, which one you're going to do, or which one inspired you. And also give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it and made it to the end. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.